and he points it at her, and so she like went to go move it. And that's when you just hear the loud bang and a little bit of a light, and then she drops. And next thing you know, she just starts to bleed.
Okay.
I really didn't want things to happen like this. This sucks. I'm so sorry.
Did you say anything else to her? Or did she say anything to you or no?
No, she just screamed.
She just screamed.
Yes.
It's not just adult offenders that police deal with on a daily basis. Juveniles, they also pop up on law enforcement's radars. We're breaking down 6 times children were the ones in handcuffs. We begin in Miami, Florida, where 13-year-old Derek Rosa is being detained in an adult facility for allegedly stabbing his mother more than 40 times. According to police, Rosa himself called 911 on October 12th to report he had killed his own mother, 39-year-old Irina Garcia, in their apartment. Garcia had just given birth to Rosa's little sister 14 days before. The baby was asleep near Garcia's bed when Rosa allegedly walked into the room and stabbed his mother. Recently released photos show images from the baby monitor in the room. In one, Garcia is lounging on the bed with the baby. In the next shot, Rosa can be seen standing over his mother. The baby was unharmed and apparently sleeping during the violent assault.
I need to know if your mom is breathing.
She said, miss.
Okay, and why did you do that?
Blood all over the floor.
Rosa tells the dispatcher he had considered using his stepfather's gun to kill himself, but couldn't bring himself to do it. The 8th grader also tells the dispatcher he sent photos of what he'd done to a friend.
Miss.
Yes.
I took pictures and I told my friends about it. Was that bad?
You told who about it?
My friends.
Who did you send those pictures to?
My friend. I don't know his real name because he is an online friend, so I play with a lot.
According to court documents, Rosa took 2 photos of his mother's body as well as a selfie and sent it to the friend. Rosa is charged as an adult with first-degree murder. He has pleaded not guilty. The 13-year-old was most recently in court in mid-December, where the judge heard testimony over 2 days on whether Rosa should remain in the adult detention center or if he should be moved to a juvenile facility. Also during a December 14th hearing, a detective testified about multiple pieces of damning evidence against Rosa, including his police interview in the hours after the homicide was discovered.
By you signing that, you're wanting to give us a statement without the presence of a lawyer. You understand that?
Yes.
Is that your wish?
Yes, my wish.
Okay.
So you went to sleep around 10?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what?
I woke up, I went to the kitchen. I grabbed one of the kitchen knives, and then I went to her room, and then
It's okay, you can say it.
I killed her.
You killed her?
Rosa sounds very calm on the video, but cries in court as he listens to himself played back. Rosa's grandmother was also emotional when she heard Rosa's apparent confession and admission that he had considered suicide.
Where exactly did you cut her?
At first, I cut her right here.
And her neck?
It's like a type of vein that goes through your neck right here on both sides. And if
Okay.
you stab here, a lot of blood sprays out, right?
Do you know what that's called?
Like an artery or something.
An artery?
Yeah.
Okay. And you purposely went for the artery? When you cut her?
Not purposely, I just went for the neck, but I hit the artery.
Okay. Was there a lot of blood after?
There was a big puddle of blood on the floor.
Okay. Did you tell her anything before you stabbed her? Did you say anything?
I said curse words in Spanish.
Curse words in Spanish?
Yes.
But she didn't wake up when you... She was asleep when you stabbed her.
Yes, and then she woke up after I stabbed her.
What curse words did you say?
In Spanish?
Yes.
Maricona.
Maricon?
Yes.
Okay. And then she woke up.
Yes.
Did you say anything else to her? Or did she say anything to you or no?
No, she just screaming.
She just screamed.
Yes.
Okay.
At the end of the 2-day hearing, the judge determined Rosa would stay at Metro West Detention Center, the adult facility, until his murder trial. Next, we're heading to New Mexico, where a 14-year-old boy is accused of shooting and killing a fellow teen, and he's not the only one in serious legal trouble. It's July 28th, 2023, in Cuesta, New Mexico, just north of Santa Fe. According to police, 4 juveniles were inside the suspect's house listening to music when suddenly the 14-year-old pulled out a gun and shot a 13-year-old girl. The victim's family identified her as Amber Archuleta. When first responders and police get to the home, it's chaotic. EMTs work to try and save Archuleta while officers try to work out exactly what had happened.
Were you here?
We'll get with your started.
You said you do have a full fuck out. Break your fucking windows. Some shit.
Test control to Latier Fire. If you could proceed to the area of
She alive?
Is there anything I can get?
104 Cabresto Road. Again,
She still has a pulse, but
Archuleta's brother was also at the home when she was shot. He's now frantic, begging first responders for details on his sister's condition.
I'm going to have to ask you, bro. What you're doing right now is not helping. I'm going to need you to either go sit down over here or just give us a second, okay? You don't need to be upset.
My sister.
I understand it's your sister. I understand, but what you're doing right now is
the same thing if it's your sister.
I understand, but what you're doing right now is not helping. Okay, I'm not trying to be
Yeah, you are.
I'm not trying to you. I'm trying to help you, buddy.
Yeah, you
okay? What you're doing right now isn't helping. Please just go over there with them.
All you guys doing is filling for calls. So it's not doing much.
Well, here's the thing, dude. The medics are on the way. All we can try to do is keep her alive while the medics are here.
She got your
page. We'll put
She is. She has a pulse.
How good?
So it's pretty good. So can you please just go over there and let us do our job, please? Sure. It's okay. It's okay, bud. I understand you're upset. I totally get it. Okay. We're gonna need you to back up, please. Please.
No.
Guys,
No.
being here is not gonna help.
No.
Believe me. Let us do our
My
job.
sister.
I understand you love her. We're gonna do everything we possibly can to help her. Okay. I promise you.
At first, officers are told the girl was outside on the street in front of the home and might have been the victim of a drive-by shooting. They start searching for evidence along the road, but not long after, Archuleta is pronounced dead and the home is now a murder scene.
Okay. So we gotta shut it down, clear the scene.
Your copy is downgrade.
Thank you.
Let's get some tape and
Start taping everything off.
tape everything off. Put the unit in the road. I want to block off whatever we can.
After getting multiple conflicting stories, the truth starts to come to light. A witness tells law enforcement that a group of friends was inside 14-year-old Porfirio Brown's house just hanging out. But he suddenly pulled out a gun and pointed it at Archuleta's face.
Was it a 22? What kind of revolver do you know?
I don't know my guns.
You just know that it was a revolver handgun, right?
Yeah, all I know is one of those Aspen.
Got you. Okay.
And he points it at her, and she went to go like take it away from her face, right? All of a sudden, you just hear a boom. I look, and I see her fall to the ground. Next thing you know, she starts to bleed.
So he shot her in the face with the handgun?
Yeah,
Where were you guys when he shot her with the handgun?
I think the kitchen.
You guys were inside the house when it happened?
Yeah. And he points that at her, and so she went to go move it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you just hear the loud bang and a little bit of a light.
Mm-hmm.
And then she drops. And next thing you know, she just starts to bleed.
Okay.
Witnesses later tell police it was Brown's idea to say it was a drive-by shooting. As officers are processing the scene, Archuleta's father arrives and learns his daughter is dead. Body camera footage then captures the heartbreaking moment.
Hi, sir. I understand, sir. Can you talk to me for just a couple minutes? Sorry. The EMS just pronounced her deceased.
Oh my God, man.
So,
She's gone. What? She's gone. No. Can I please go see her?
yes, sir. I'll have one of my guys meet you. I'm trying to stay out here to block this off.
Yeah, I'm fine.
404, 406. You have the father walking in now. He's got carpenter knee pads on, a blue t-shirt and a baseball cap. I'm sorry, sir. My condolences. I'm honestly, I'm gonna do my damnedest to figure out what happened. I'm sorry.
I don't know, but my son called me. Oh God, I don't know. I can't think.
The suspect's father, William Brown, is also at the home, and at first he tries to stick with the drive-by shooting story. But police have already determined that didn't happen and that the 14-year-old is involved.
Where are you taking him?
To a unit.
What unit? Well, did you bring the unit to the house?
No, we're walking down to Main Street for the detained.
For what?
He's being detained.
For what? That's what I'm asking.
That's all I have to tell you. He's being detained this time. I think it's pretty obvious that he's being detained in relation.
Well, that, but what? He didn't do nothing.
Listen, he's being detained. I didn't say he's being arrested. He's being detained with us. That's it. Okay. That's going to be in the end of it, okay? He's not leaving the road. He's just going to sit in there.
You guys can't bring him to the house, the unit to the house?
No, because it's a crime scene. I can't let anyone in there.
So that's the other thing. How long is this going to take?
As long as it takes. I can't give you an answer because
no, I know, but how long is this going to take? Because, you know, we
don't have a place to go. 12 to 24 hours.
I just got to hold on to you, okay?
We don't have another place to go.
Is that better?
I mean, you appreciate that there's a dead girl on your porch, right?
Yeah.
I don't have an option either. So you know where to go, but I don't have an option.
The police then take Porfirio Brown into custody.
I'll be okay, okay? I love you, okay?
They ain't got nothing on me, I ain't worried.
Barb.
They ain't got nothing on me, because I ain't do nothing.
It's okay, just keep your mouth quiet. We have a lawyer. It's gonna be okay, but you're gonna have to drink something.
I can't. Bro, my wrists are all getting cut into.
Settle down. You have to settle down. You have to be calm right now, okay?
My wrists are getting cut into.
It's okay. Here. Barb, I know. You're arrested. I can't do anything about that.
At first, authorities say William Brown did nothing wrong except being confrontational with police.
And?
Don't not square up with him.
Stop.
I'm not. We're just
squaring up to him.
Well, he's telling my attitude sucks.
Well, no, well,
what do you expect?
You have a dead girl and you not understand the severity of this?
I do.
Sure. Go that way.
I've been trying to cooperate with the cops.
Hold on.
Well, they're taking him. He said I could walk with you guys.
You need to calm down.
I am, but your officer, I wasn't even talking to them.
And I just told him to leave so he didn't aggravate you anymore. But you can't keep doing this because then I'll put you in cuffs. And I don't want to do that. You've done nothing wrong.
But eventually, William Brown is arrested for allowing his teenage son easy access to weapons in the home.
There's a lot of guns in that house, right? And none of them are secured?
Most of them are secured. I have a few that are out.
You have a few that are out. Okay, with that right there, have your hands, put your hand behind your back.
Despite more than a dozen guns being found in the home, police have never found the murder weapon. William Brown is now charged under New Mexico's Benny's Law. It's named after Benny Hargrove, an Albuquerque middle schooler shot and killed by a fellow student. The gunman allegedly used his father's gun to commit the crime. Brown is charged with second-degree murder and tampering with evidence. Brown was released from a juvenile detention center and allowed to live with his grandparents until trial. Brown can have supervised visits with his dad, but they can't talk about the case. If he's found guilty, the teen could get up to 18 years in an adult prison. Next, we go to Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's just before midnight on Thursday, January 5th, 2023, and Tulsa police have been called out to a troubling report. One of the first officers on the scene runs into an apartment where EMTs are working on a 9-year-old boy in the living room. The officer locates the young suspect and takes her outside the home.
Where's your daughter?
She's upstairs, Jelly, get down here!
Where's the knife at?
I don't even know what she's using. Jalen, I'm so sorry. I'm so
Come here,
sorry.
come here.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Stop. We're just gonna put handcuffs on just for now.
The 12-year-old girl, who isn't identified because of her age, is inconsolable.
Where's the knife?
Sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. I don't know what to ask. I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. Please. I'm so sorry.
How old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
Where's the knife?
I was upstairs in my room and I threw it out the window and it's behind the apartment right here.
You threw it where?
I threw it out my window behind the knife. I'm so sorry, Mama. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. This is symptomatic. I'm so sorry.
What?
I gotta go with him. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
While the boy is rushed to a hospital, police try to figure out if anyone else is inside the apartment.
It's just me, my mom, and my brother. He's dying.
While the girl continues to say she doesn't know what happened, she does know that she's in serious trouble.
I really didn't want things to happen like this. This sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm probably gonna go to jail. I'm gonna live the rest of my life in prison.
While the suspect is detained, other officers begin to sweep the house.
What would possess a 12-year-old little girl to stab a little twits? I mean, there's a picture of him right there on the wall. That girl's got to be all kinds of messed up. Got to be some issues.
Officers put the girl in front of a squad car while her hands are cuffed behind her back. A Tulsa officer then sat with her and did his best to keep her calm. Occasionally, he would get out of the car to talk on the phone, and the girl would talk to herself.
I just want to wake up from this nightmare. I'm sorry, God. I'm so sorry, God.
The officer tried to keep the girl's mind off of what was happening all around her, talking about school, sports, video games, and the recent Christmas holiday. But the 12-year-old often broke down.
I know it's hard right now. I'm just take deep breaths, you know.
I ruined my life. I ruined my whole future.
No, nobody's ruined life, okay? All right?
While the girl was in the car, her mother was speaking with a different officer at the hospital where her son was undergoing surgery.
12-year-old daughter, I don't understand why she would do something like that. She's 12.
I cannot imagine what you're going through right now.
She's never been aggressive or anything.
Yeah.
It's not like her. Like, it's like they bully each other like brother and sisters, but they never like fist fight or do anything like that.
So
it
this
was
is
just
completely.
He was in bed. He was downstairs trying to sleep. I don't know why she even went down there. Like, what the hell was she? I don't understand any of it. All I know is I heard him screaming, like the worst scream ever, and I thought maybe he was having a nightmare, so I started to try to wake him up, and there's blood everywhere. And he said, she stabbed me. I was like, no. And he started going in and out of consciousness, and so that's when they told me to put him on the floor, do chest compressions, and I couldn't find my daughter anywhere. I was screaming her name, and she ran out after she did it because she was scared. And she's not a bad kid. Like, she doesn't do bad things. You know what I mean? Like, she
totally
doesn't get in
out of
trouble.
the-
It was weird, yeah.
The mother reveals that her son typically doesn't sleep downstairs, but she allowed him to that night.
I should have told him no. He asked if he could sleep downstairs, and I said yes. I wish I would have said no.
Well, there's nothing. Don't blame yourself. There's nothing that you could have done
But I
differently.
normally tell him no. And this night I was like, yeah, fine.
I mean, there's nothing that you could have done differently. I mean, don't blame yourself for any of this.
I didn't protect him. I didn't know she was gonna do something. No, like,
It's
how
not
was
your
I
fault.
supposed to know?
It's not you.
I
You
know,
weren't-
but I feel like I didn't protect him. Like, this is his home. He's supposed to feel safe.
Around 2:30 a.m., the 9-year-old died from his wounds. The 12-year-old suspect was taken to the Tulsa County Family Center for Juvenile Justice to meet with detectives and be reunited with her mom. Because of the age of the suspect, police and the district attorney's office have been tight-lipped about the case. Her mother told media outlets that her daughter had some kind of manic episode that may have been related to a medication. It's unknown what charges, if any, will be filed. Next, we're back in Florida. This time, it's Port Orange. That's where police arrested an 11-year-old child for apparently prank texting 911. It's Wednesday, July 26th, 2023. A dispatcher with the sheriff's office got a message around 9:45 a.m. about a suspicious incident reported by text message. The texts were from a girl saying her 14-year-old friend had been kidnapped by someone in a white van. She said the person had a gun and was traveling on I-95. She also told the dispatcher she was in a blue Jeep following the alleged kidnapper. The sheriff's office says the girl continued to communicate with dispatchers for an hour and a half. Multiple officers from at least 3 different agencies responded to the location the girl provided, and a sheriff's office helicopter even joined the search. But when law enforcement couldn't find the van or a suspect, they traced the messages back to the girl's home in Port Orange. Body camera video shows her in handcuffs.
Stay calm. You can talk to your parents. We can open the window and let you talk to them. Nothing's going to happen to you. Do you understand that? Okay.
The girl's father was home when deputies showed up and told his daughter that she better learn from this.
I'm telling you this right now, you're going to take this as a lesson at 11 years old, that if you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those cuffs.
I'm not going to do this again.
Deputies then charged the 11-year-old with making a false police report concerning using a firearm in a violent manner and misuse of 911.
This is going to be an opportunity for you to turn this into a learning experience. This is not something you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life, okay?
She told deputies she got the idea to prank 911 from a YouTube video and thought it would be funny. The girl was taken to the Family Resource Center for processing, then transferred to the Regional Juvenile Detention Center in Daytona Beach. She was eventually released to her parents and is on house arrest. Now we're staying in Florida. this time in Riverview outside of Tampa. That's where 14-year-old Adeem Berry faced adult charges of murder. On August 16, 2023, around 4 in the afternoon, Hillsborough County deputies got calls about a young male running through a subdivision with a handgun. Things were tense as soon as deputies arrived. Berry reportedly put the gun to his head multiple times and threatened to kill himself.
I don't want to hurt you, bro. I do not want to shoot you. Put it down. You don't want to end it this way. You don't want to end it this way, brother. I promise you. Whatever happened today, it can be fixed. Don't pull the trigger. Put it down.
Law enforcement then used a non-lethal launcher to knock the gun out of Berry's hand. The deputy got emotional as he encouraged the teenager to leave the gun on the ground.
All the way up in the air. Keep walking toward me. Keep walking toward me. Hadeem, come on, buddy. Don't retreat. Come back this way. Come toward me, man. Come toward me. My gun is only out because I don't know what you're going to do. Please don't pick that back up. I got you. I got you, dog. I'm telling you, I got you.
The deputy promises to put his own weapon away once the teen cooperates.
I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you lay down in the grass. 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 Watch. Lay all the way down. My gun is going in its holster.
It's at this point that the officer finds out the boy's age.
How old are you, boy? 14? Who did you shoot?
Cancel aviation. Aviation on channel 1066.
Who'd you shoot?
It took the officer about 16 minutes to fully de-escalate the situation. You could hear fellow law enforcement calling for EMS. They found Berry's mother's boyfriend with 5 gunshot wounds. He survived, but Berry's mother, Tiffany Harris, was found dead in a driveway. Berry's brother later told police he saw Berry shoot their mother inside the home and ran away to save himself. Berry was charged with murder in the 2nd degree, attempted murder in the 1st degree, and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. After evaluations, the court ruled Berry is currently incompetent to stand trial. He was remanded to the Department of Children and Families to be placed in a mental health facility. If Berry is later deemed competent, he could stand trial. We end today's episode in Oviedo, Florida. That's where police came under fire for handcuffing a 9-year-old boy at an elementary school. It happened on February 2nd, 2023. 2 Oviedo officers responded to reports of a, quote, unruly child.
Stand up for me, bud.
Stand up. Oh, until you calm down. This is where we're at. He can do that because he's on the road. Just calm you down for a second.
Chill. Stop it.
Relax.
Stop it. Sit up.
The child can be seen on body camera footage throwing paper and books as staff members try to get him to calm down. The officers don't have much more luck.
Ow! Don't wanna throw stuff though, right? You. That's okay. I get that a lot. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
One of the officers then puts the child in handcuffs, saying in their incident report that they did it because they feared for the safety of the people around them.
Stand up for me, bud.
Stand up. Oh, wait. Until you calm down, this is where we're at. He can do that because he's on the road. Just calm you down for a second.
According to the police report, the handcuffs were dangled loosely on the child's wrists, but kept his hands inside. The handcuffs, however, didn't keep the 9-year-old from screaming.
Stop it. Stop it. Sit up. Chill.
Just relax.
You need to chill.
Throwing stuff, we can take the handcuffs.
Despite the repeated curse words, the officers try to get the 4th grader to calm down.
You're throwing things. You're putting everyone in this room in. You need to hear it. You. It's okay. I get that a lot. We're trying to figure out so upset. Ow!
Stop pulling.
Stop!
Stop pulling.
Ow!
Stop kicking at my hand.
Just relax. No, holding me. If you relax, we can talk to you and you can take it off. That's why you're not going anywhere. You know, in another situation, you would be in very big trouble for hitting a police officer. Shut up! Just letting you know, the older you get, it's going to be very harder for you to be big at these behaviors. You're doing really good with Officer Tennant. She gives you stickers. She asks you how your day is, and then this is how you treat us.
The officers also tell him that the way he's acting could have serious consequences.
You don't care, but you can go to jail for things like that. And I don't want to see you go to jail for things like that. Okay? You can get in trouble for hitting staff too.
Okay, I've done it since pre-K.
That's not nice. Why do you do those things?
Because these teachers.
But why? They're only trying to teach you.
Okay.
A few minutes later, a teacher is seen speaking with the student, which seems to calm him down. An officer then removes the handcuffs.
Thanks, bud.
Good job, buddy.
Shortly after, the student was taken to the guidance counselor's office. The boy's family has filed a lawsuit against the city of Oviedo. They claim the officer's actions were unnecessary and unreasonable. The school district would not comment on the pending litigation.